Welcome back to another Fun Food Friday. My name is Todd, and I have a special guest.
I almost forgot to come.
Almost.
I just heard you and I'm like, oh, I need to come.
Gotta be here. Alright, so that was a close one over there. Had a little bit of slip and slide action going on. Luckily, we can keep this video going on. We don't have to run out to the hospital or anything. Anyways, last time, I suggested that we have some fancy Kit Kats that we're going to try this week on the Fun Food Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So, ready to get to it?
Yep.
Alright, what do we have?
So we have a Cranberry and Almonds Kit Kat. We have Green Tea Kit Kat. And Raspberry.
And raspberry.
Now, since these are in Chinese, since these are in Japanese or Chinese, since I'm not really good at speaking Chinese, I just had to look at the bottom left-hand corners of them to figure out what they probably are going to be.
Pictures are always good too, to figure out what this stuff is, but they do have a label on the back that tells you what it is and if there's any allergens, so you're not completely in the dark should you want to try something like this. So, we're going to go ahead and I'm actually not sure which one of these I want to try first because none of these three flavors are things that I'm particularly fond of in any other form, so this should be interesting.
Yes. I guess you just close your eyes and pick one.
No, I have this one in my hand,
Yeah.
so I think we'll start here.
You'll start with cranberry.
Cranberry and almond.
Which it already seems to have an intense smell.
Really? Because they're individually wrapped.
But that is weird. That is weird. Kit Kats normally come in two.
2 or 4. So I don't know how you're going to give me a break off of this. But we'll go ahead. It says, have a break, have a Kit Kat.
That doesn't make any sense.
And
unless there's two mini Kit Kats inside.
that would be crazy. But yeah, it has a .jp URL, which I'll post down below, so you can check that out if you're interested. So that means Japanese source. And it's really weird opening a Kit Kat and only having a single Kit Kat.
And these aren't even normal Kit Kat size.
Yeah, they're
Like
little.
these are like half the length.
Yeah, they're
of a
only
normal Kit Kat.
they're pretty short.
Yeah.
You can see very well the cranberry and nuts that are embedded in the top of this. So that's pretty nice. You know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
You ready for a cranberry nut Kit Kat?
Yeah.
Cheers.
That's good. It reminds me of a normal Kit Kat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do see a little bit of a difference, but the first thing you taste is the chocolate.
Yeah, it's definitely chocolatey Kit Kat. And then you start getting those notes of dried cranberries, like craisins, is that what they call them? The dried cranberries and the nuts then start coming through because, well, they're on top. I wonder if we can switch it up and eat it upside down.
Yeah.
See if it changes the experience.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Definitely got that hit of cranberry and raisins.
Craisins. Cranberry raisins.
Mm.
Right? But yeah, they're definitely craisins, or dried cranberries, not branded craisins, but for me, those dried cranberries, throw them in a salad or whatever, I do tend to like those a little bit more than, regular cranberries. And so these work for me.
Yeah.
These are actually pretty good. It's got a nice play of the fruitness of the cranberry against the chocolatey sweetness. The nuts, they're there and you can taste them, but they don't play for me as much of a starring role in this. I think they balance it a little bit, but they're not I wouldn't call them the star. I think the cranberries are the star of this one.
Yeah. I normally don't really like cranberries.
Well, shall we move on?
Yes.
All right, let's move on. Raspberry or green tea?
Just close your eyes and pick one.
Well, I know exactly where they are, so we'll take the raspberry next.
Yeah.
And while I'm making noise, try not to say anything important. All right. Hey, these ones appear to be double wrapped like a normal Kit Kat.
Yep.
And
I just recognized something. These are actually from the actual brand Kit Kat.
they are.
So these are normal Kit Kats.
Yeah, they're Nestle Kit Kats, just like regular American Kit Kats with some flair. All right, ready to open it up, or do you want to take a break off of my Kit Kat bar?
No, I'm good.
All right. Huh. It's a nice, pretty pink.
That smells good.
Smells like raspberry.
Yeah.
Smells like candy raspberry flavoring. So I will be interested to see how I enjoy this or not.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Just.
Yeah. That is the fake raspberry flavor that I am not super fond of.
It has this stuff inside, like the wafers in the middle, and it tastes kind of sour.
Yeah, I was just getting that sourness, and it's stronger than I would like, for sure.
Yeah, especially for Kit Kats.
Yeah. The raspberry flavor, to me, does not taste like natural raspberry. It tastes more like raspberry flavoring. I think I said that, but it's very prominently not fresh raspberries.
I much prefer fresh raspberries over fake.
I don't like any raspberries, usually. I think there's been like one raspberry thing that I've enjoyed in my life. And this was not it.
What was it?
Probably a raspberry topped cheesecake somewhere fancy with real raspberries. Not
fake.
Not like raspberry syrup, but like real raspberries.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave my second part of this aside.
I'm going to leave mine aside as well.
Because, yeah, not a huge fan.
Yep.
Shall we get into the green tea?
Yes.
All right. All right. Green tea also. Well, let's not open two of them so we don't waste any at the moment.
That makes a bit more sense.
Right. So these two are wrapped doubly, so you can take a break off your Kit Kat bar. The green is not the most appetizing green that I've ever seen.
Yeah. It is wrapped in a nice green wrapper.
But the coloration on this is, I don't know, kind of drab.
Not so lovely.
It is not so lovely.
It is not as lovely as the pink Kit Kats.
Yeah, the pink Kit Kats. Let's compare the one bright and colorful, the other one just kind of drab.
Yeah.
Anyways, cheers. It very much tastes like tea. Very much tastes like tea.
I hate that wafer plus tea, like fossilized like tea coating.
Fossilized? They're not that old. Actually, the tea flavor to it is very pleasant. Not a tea connoisseur myself, but I'm actually enjoying this one way more than I thought I would, considering I don't normally like tea.
I thought I was gonna like it.
Not so much.
I'm much more a fan of the pink Kit Kats over this one, and I'm a much more fan of the raspberry and almonds one over the raspberry.
Yeah, the I would agree that the cranberry almond ones were the best today.
Yeah.
Although I would rate the green tea ones a little bit higher than I would rate the raspberry ones.
So you're saying raspberry
Raspberry, green tea, cranberry almond.
I think I'd go. I think I'd go. Cranberry almonds. Raspberry green tea.
If you decide to go and find and try some of these things, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you thought of these flavors or any other weird flavors that you find, so we can try them too, because we love trying new stuff.
Yep.
All right, how do we do the thing with the
So
click down there?
So hit the bell icon, subscribe, and like.
Oh, like if you like, dislike if you don't. Let us know what you really thought of this video. We want your honest feedback. So,
Yep.
Yeah, I like to say "so" a lot. I end a lot of sentences with "so." So.
Inside alcohol-free RV.
Yep.
And Good Friday.
Yep. All right. Well, I don't know what we have up next. Maybe some other candies. Maybe some other fun sorts of. Sorry, there was traffic going by outside. Yeah. I got sidetracked.
Well, I don't know what we're gonna do next.
I don't know what we're gonna do next either, but we will be back with more fun foods on this little thing we call Fun Food Friday. We'll see you next time. All right. You can see very well the cranberry nut action going in the. I gotta go to the right thing.
Well, you gotta be towards the phone.
Yeah, I'm like, see, you can see it now. Alright.
I fell off my step stool.
Blooper reel.